Hey, and welcome back to Let's Play Deadly Premonition. I'm your tour guide to Greenville Obscura. Last time in Deadly Premonition we helped out on the milk barn. The true hero York. This time we're going to go back and figure out, well, confirm our suspicions exactly of who Delivery Man Q is. But before that, we're running slightly low on fuel, and once you kind of get near the halfway mark, you kind of have to worry. Seems to drain a bit faster when it gets to the halfway point. Always seems that way to me. So we're going to quickly dash down the street to the Heaven and Hell gas station and get a top up. And swerve madly down the road while we do it like a madman. Wow. And we're going to see who we get. Gina, we don't want to talk to you. I'm afraid we're not interested in your sassy wordplay today. There's a card you can pick up there as well, which we'll do. Here we go, we've got this guy. He looks friendly. In fact, he is. He's a lovely person, as you'll soon see.
You from out of town? I ain't seen you here before.
So this is Jack. He's the owner of the gas station, and apparently his name's Raging Bull.
FBI Special Agent. I'm investigating the death of Anna Graham. Do you have any info on Anna or any suspicious individuals?
He looks like he knows
I
all.
ain't got nothing to tell the cops.
What about the FBI?
Shut
Ooh.
up.
At least give me your name.
I'm Jack. They call me Raging Bull.
That's a manly nickname.
Shut it. If you're a customer...
It doesn't seem so far York's much of a sweet talker. I don't talk to customers. Well, we're not here to buy anything. Will you talk to us that way? You want info? Then bring me a Ben Franklin or two. And with that, he's off. So it seems, sorry, I'm just gonna get, God damn teleporting car. Pick up the card. Gina's sponge. Perhaps the most vital item to the whole game. You'll see it's gonna tie this whole mystery together. As you see, Jack, he says he'll help us if we bring him some money. So let's just try that. And we're lucky, we got him again. So now if we talk to him, or should I say if we try to purchase something from him, when the game lets us, we do have the option to bribe him. But first we will refuel our car. And we've got enough for damage, so we'll just go into bribe. $100.
Jack, here's the Ben Franklin you wanted.
Give it to me.
And it's a side quest. Surprise, surprise. Jack at the Heaven Hell Gas wants $100 bills. Don't we all? Give him more than $1,000 and he'll tell you something really big.
Hey there, Benjamin. I wanted to talk to you. Have you heard this yet?
Have you got a dart gun? Rich is ready to give the guy who beats his top score something real tasty out here.
Another one when I see you again.
He seems like a happy guy after all.
Zach, did you see that? It was as if we weren't here. I wonder what that was all about. Did it make sense to you?
Can't say it did, really. Quickly get out of the car once again. I should have really
Is
waited.
there something here that you want to check out? We're supposed to go through Anna Graham's file at the sheriff's
But
office.
we've got some
if you
agent
want
on it to, I guess, offset the cost. Sorry, York, for talking over you like that. Also, I might turn down the volume a bit. Also, what was I going to say? Each time you go and talk to Jack, the price does go up for the bribe. We can only bribe him once a day, I believe. Might actually be once a chapter. I can't actually remember now, to be honest. I believe it's once a day. I'll have to double check that. We'll be able to double check that once. Hey, maniac. Watch where you're going. But yeah, each time it goes up. So you do get to the $1,000 mark reasonably quickly. So we won't have too much to worry about in that. Anyway, we want to figure out if Quint is this delivery man Q who we suspect him to be. We can't enter his trailer till he's home. Last time we saw him, he was having dinner with his old man, and it seems he still is. So, we'll wait outside his trailer till he gets out. We could go see what he's doing. Why not? We'll pop in for a visit. Just a quick one. Just a quick knock on the door and... Hey, how are you guys doing? What are you carrying? What are you doing? Not too sure what's going on there. Quint, you okay? You seem to... you're not holding any... Quint? Never mind. Quint may be losing his mind a little bit, so we'll leave him for now. We'll fast forward time a bit, have a cigarette, watch time go by, watch the cars drive manically down the road, because it's not our driving, it's not York's driving that's doing it. You know, he might have crashed his car once, but, you know, he's a good driver. He might smoke and talk on his phone and scroll websites at the same time, but he's a good driver. I have faith in him. Anyway, we'll watch as time goes by, and that should be long enough. Quint should be home now, and he is. His door's open, and he's welcome to any guests. So, the quest for Delivery Man Q did say that there may be something inside. Hey, a card. Quint's bike tank here. That might be a little hint. Could just be. Hey, we've got some agent on it. Nice poster you got there. Not sure how it's balancing like that. Doesn't seem to be in motion, but okay. And we'll steal his cola. I guess he makes a bit more sense than his dad. I can imagine having cola in a fridge, but his dad seems to have an idea of putting coffee in it. So let's see if we can look inside his tank.
Hey, hands up! No touching the collection, okay?
He seems a bit antsy about his bike. Maybe we can take a look when he's not so close by. If you're looking for your cola, I've got it. Do you want it back? No, you're busy. I understand. Well, I guess those are the ones that I was talking about with the card, but I've got this one here, and it's got an arrow pointing to it. So, I think we can infer that there is something about it. So let's take a look again. He seems to have his back turned a bit more this time.
Hey, hands up!
I don't know why it happened. It shouldn't have happened, but we'll try once more. This time. So he's busy looking at his, I don't know really what he's got there, beer supply. I see your problem with your agent. See, that's why I wasn't running. Got something dangling on it.
Zach, look at this red powder. This must be what Delivery Man Q was transporting.
So obviously York kind of knew that it was Quint after all. I mean, we did at least. So let's ask Quint about this red powder. What do you want, Agent York? Well, I was wondering what you thought of our bronze cut. No, we want to know about this red powder.
I found this in your bike. What is it, Quint?
It's just health food.
Health food.
That's right. Grounded like coffee beans made from the seeds of a plant. Totally legal. Alright?
So why was it in the tank of your bike?
I couldn't find anywhere else to keep it while I was riding.
I guess that makes
I
sense.
just forgot that it
You
was
could have
in
kept
there.
it in your
You know,
hat.
riding along and you suddenly get hungry. Or maybe you find someone on the road who really needs food.
Oh, you're a good
Give me an
Samaritan.
honest answer.
I'm telling you the truth.
Very well. If you must persist in lying, you won't mind if I take this and get it looked at, will you?
Hold on.
You said it was totally legal, right? Then there's nothing to worry about. Am I wrong about this?
No, it's nothing. Just do what you want. Go ahead, just take it.
Well, seems Quint's not going to give us any information. And Becky didn't seem to be swayed by the diary, so let's see if she's swayed by this red powder at all. We'll go and pop in and take another visit to her lovely home. Where did I park that car? There we go. So we'll take a quick drive to Becky's house. It's kind of why we needed fuel, because we'll be driving back and forth for a little while. We might need to turn our lights on. It's getting a little bit dark now. I think it's this road we go up. Could be wrong. Nope, it's the right one. Yeah, we'll go into Becky's house now. We'll see if she knows anything about this red powder that Quint wasn't so happy to tell us. He did say it was all... And it looks like York wants to talk, so we'll give him his moment in the sun.
Now, Joel Gray's daughter is, of course, that's Jennifer Gray. You know that, right, Zach? Jennifer Gray. She's in one of my most favorite movies. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, 1986, directed by John Hughes. That one was so 80s. Zach, you're not the most cheerful guy I know, but you really do like those cheerful movies. We used to love those teenage movies back then, didn't we? Breakfast Club, Pretty in Pink, St. Elmo's Fire, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. That last one was in 1982, directed by Andy Heckler. Now that was an impressive film. You've got Sean Penn in the lead, with Jennifer Jason Leigh and Phoebe Cates, not to mention Nicolas Cage and Forrest Whitaker in them too. And the original book and the script were written by Cameron Crowe. How could that not be a great film? You remember that? When that movie ended, the last words at the end was from an arcade game. That's right, it was from Missile Command. It stuck in my head for a while. The memories. Like I have a lot of movies to catch up on. Let's just hope we can get to the end of this case soon. And maybe we can catch up on a few. Give some thought about what movie you want to see next.
Well, speaking of those movies, actually, for film class we just had to watch Pretty in Pink. As I think I've mentioned before, York does run out of topics to talk about between chapters. So if we go forward with dialogue, I might just give my review on Pretty in Pink, since York brought it up and all. So you might have something to look forward to. If you're so into that. Anyway, we'll go inside and see what Becky has to say about this strange material we've got. I do want to check something first, because I can't recall too much of what we last played. Alright, that's what I wanted to check. So we'll knock on Becky's door and see how she's doing. See if you... she doesn't seem too happy to see us. What do you want? Well, what about this red dust? No, don't just show it. You got it in your hand. Okay.
Where'd you get that?
We went shopping.
Quint's trailer. He's delivery man Q, isn't he? You don't have to hide it any longer. I'm on your side. Will you tell me everything you know?
Yes, he's delivery man Q. But he's got nothing to do with Anna's death. So please just leave him alone, okay? I beg you.
That all depends on what else you can tell me, Becky. His being delivery man Q doesn't prove he had nothing to do with Anna's murder. Is there any way to get him to make a statement about this?
Okay. Just wait here.
Why does she insist on talking into her hand? Is that her version of
Give
that?
this to Quint and tell him I can't accept it.
Oh goody. Well, it looks like we're the bearer of bad news.
All I can do.
Really bad news.
Don't ask me for anything more. You'll get us both killed.
Zach, I was hoping we'd get a little bit more out of her, but that's okay. We'll get more when we hand over the ring. Let's go give Mr. Delivery Man Q a visit and see what happens.
So we completed the side quest, and as you can guess, a new side quest opens up. You probably can guess what happens in this one. We just have to deliver the engagement ring to Delivery Man Q himself. Well, as you may notice, we don't really get much information from Becky. She doesn't even seem to let us into her house. All we really see is the main foyer, and not much else. Since I've shown you that we can actually look around in people's houses, and we haven't looked around Becky's yet. Quint's trailer is quite small, and look at this luxurious house. It's good we can talk around in the dumpster. Doesn't seem to be anything in there. Thought it was worth a try, you know. But anyway, we haven't really seen much of Becky's house, so we might as well take the opportunity to nosy through one of her windows. See how she's doing. You know, she could be throwing a party in there, for all we know. She could be, perhaps, you know, she gave us the ring, she could be cheating on Delivery Man. Well, she's got a nice TV. Fix your painting. God, she's got crooked paintings in her house. She's living in a pigsty, really. The other thing we can do back here, and since we're back here we might as well do it, is go fishing. I don't mean playing the... No, there's nothing down there. I just want to check. There's several fishing points in the game, and I believe I have mentioned this before. And we'll do that now. We'll relax a bit. We've got to deliver some bad news, so I think it's only right that we calm our mind down a bit with a relaxing sport of bringing a fish to its death. Sing along if you know the words. Anyway, the main reason we're fishing is, well, there's certain items you can pick up while fishing. Why, what else would you do it? You don't do it to catch fish, that's retarded. Sorry about the use of that word there, I know some people get caught up about it. But the paint box is what we want. And we should get it. Oh, no. If we get the picture of Emily, it means we lose lose a piece of bait, whatever bait we're using. In this case, we're just using worms, and it's not too much hassle. If we lose one of those, we've got 5 left now. You can potentially get everything you need with just one on you. We'll try that again. I didn't do that right that time. Yeah. No. There's a trick to it, basically. It's usually 3 places before or 4 places before. It can change from time to time, but it's usually one of the two. So once you kind of figure that out, you know where to stop. Some areas of fishing are more difficult than the others, but in this case, we're pretty much... Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, we got it. So what the pink box is a pink box. Look at that. No, we caught Becky. What was she doing in there? Now, as you can imagine, it is just a card. And we wanted to get all the cards, so we'll have to be fishing at all the main fishing spots to get them all. We'll do that throughout the course of the game. We won't do them all now. In fact, we'll just do that one for now, at least. We may but go back and do a few later. I mean, we will do a few later, but yeah, maybe do some before today ends. Seeing how things go, of course. Anyway, like we've been told, we have to delivery man Q something. And that seems to be the happiest news he's ever going to receive. According to Becky, delivery man Q really has nothing to do with the murder. And I guess we could kind of gather that from Anna's diary. She did say that she was more worried about a mysterious he rather than anyone else, I guess. And that she said that delivery man Q probably wouldn't be able to protect Becky from this he. So we can kind of gather that, well, Quint is probably not going to be the murderer. At least Anna didn't believe anyone was at any danger of Quint, I guess. So I guess we can kind of scratch him off the list for now, at least. He doesn't seem too suspicious other than the red powder. And he seems to attest that they are just health supplements, so he could be right. We could be just reading all of this into it just too wrong. But I've been wrong before. I've made wrong judgments. He could be the biggest criminal mastermind of all time. We'll just have to wait and see what he comes up with when we give him this engagement ring. However, Becky did also say that if we dig too deep, well, we might just wind up getting both her and Quint killed. So it's hard to really say, I guess. Whoa! Hard to really say. How deep Quint is in this mystery we've got yet to solve. It's been on a bit on in the day, so I think many places will be shutting up soon. But that also does mean that I guess the police station will be closing soon. Looking at the time of that. Anyway, we'll stop at Quint's house once more and see what he has to say about Becky calling off his engagement. Can't believe he would be too happy about it. Maybe if we give him some of that chocolate, it'll cheer him up. Hey, Quint, got your bike going yet? What do you want, Agent York? Well, Q to be is not to be.
Where did you get that?
Becky gave it to me. She also told me to tell you that she can't accept it.
Can't accept? What does that mean?
Exactly what it sounds like, Quint. I think she was extremely worried about you. I'm just guessing, but she's been giving you the plants to make the red powder, hasn't she? Then you rode your bike out of town. You went on a trip, and you sold the powder somehow. You bought that ring with the money. That's why she gave me the ring. She wants to stop you from making any more trips. She doesn't want you to get involved anymore with this.
But I did all this for her. I started out delivering because I wanted the extra cash. But you know, things like this change over time. As you can see, her family is loaded, and I live in a trailer house.
I did notice that.
You know? And so I wanted to be the kind of guy she could be with.
At least you don't have crooked paintings.
You didn't need money for that.
Have things gone too far? Because of me?
Not at all, Quint. You can do things over. You're still young.
Can you hold off on arresting me just for a little while? I want to apologize to her. And promise her that I'll never carry that junk again. Just give me a little time, please. I'll turn myself in.
Time's on my side.
Zach, what is he talking about? Huh? Why would I arrest an innocent youth such as yourself? Quint, I'm busy with a murder investigation here.
Yeah, come on, Quint.
We can talk about health food another time, okay?
Get your head in the game.
Confess. You could always try a church. What do you think, Zach?
It isn't much, but I want you to take this. as a thank you gift.
You're right, it isn't much. Thanks for that.
Zach, another young life saved. Good job.
Actually, what he gave us is very useful, well, for the time being at least, until we get something a bit else. But it's actually a weapon, and an unlimited use weapon. It's actually very useful. Strong, and it lasts forever. What's not to like about that? Anyway, like I said, the 365 should be opening in a short time, so we'll be going there next episode. Until then, we'll thank Quint for the present he gave us. See you next episode, guys.